breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I've weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Like a phoenix, you burst in. thirst and desire. You transform it up in flesh. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. You burst in a fire, burn. A thirst and desire. You transform it up in flesh. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Hello everybody, good evening and welcome to what is another watch along of Euro 2024. It's a big one tonight in Group D this time. I've just returned to Plymouth from my hometown Penzance. Obviously I went yesterday because it's my birthday tomorrow. Don't spam the chat with happy birthday unless you really want to. Well, I'm joking. Feel free to wish, but don't remind me how old I am because I can't be asked to get into it. Anyways, welcome to France taking on the Netherlands in Leipzig. A massive game in Group D. Absolutely humongous. I'm just checking if I... Yeah, okay, right. I have been cooking before this stream just to make me and Liam very hungry, to put it bluntly. Anyway, it's a massive game. As you can tell, with the shirt, I definitely would rather Netherlands win this than France. And my reasoning being is that I see, apart from Scotland, France as England's biggest rivals, with me being a Cornishman and them lot being just over the water from us. So no wonder I want the Dutch to win it, but that's just my preference. But either way, though, it's a massive game. France know, in fact, both teams actually, France and the Netherlands both know that whoever wins tonight, they are through to the next round because they'll have 6 points in the bag. So this really is a battle on who's going to go through first, really, at any event. This is if both of them go through, of course. But a massive game regardless. Earlier, of course, we had Group D's battle between Austria and Poland. Just now, actually, Austria won the game 3-1. A brilliant performance from them and showing their positivity of performance credentials from the France game last week. Poland, they played all right this tournament, but they just haven't got the results. And, well, that's 2 defeats on the bounce for them now. So the only way they can qualify now for the next round, if they finish third place, that is if Austria get battered by the Netherlands next week. And
I need that to happen. I need Holland to win.
And also Poland's getting, obviously, the win against France, or they will be out for sure. So, yeah, not been the greatest of tournaments so far for Poland. Thank you for the 9 people that have tuned in so far to this stream. Hopefully the numbers will build up. Like, we had an incredible 211 people join the stream last night for Spain versus Italy. I couldn't believe it. Absolutely exceptional. I was so pleased, but there we are. Hopefully the numbers will build tonight as we go along. We'll see who's in the chat. Charlie's in the chat. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Charlotte's joined as well. Hello. How are we doing? But yeah, this is the match that I have labelled over the last few weeks Kylian Mbappe taking on Virgil van Dijk. But that is not quite happening because, as you all may as well remember, Kylian Mbappe suffered that nose injury against Austria. But he is okay. He is on the bench tonight. France have got away with him there because it could have been a lot worse for Mbappe, and that would have been a huge dent to their bids of wanting to win this competition for sure. And obviously, as the reigning World Cup champions from this continent as well, and obviously on paper, one of the best squads as well. But they know they got a hard test tonight. So we'll go through the lineups in a minute as the French national anthem is about to be played. I basically, and you all know what it is, La Marseillaise. I played it in my... hang on, sorry everyone. Let me turn that down. My apologies. I played it the other day, didn't I? When because I went to France on holiday, didn't I? So you could all have a sense of feeling of where I went to and all that. So yeah, the volume button's been awkward on BBC iPlayer for some reason tonight. So I'll just leave it as it is. But yeah, what do you reckon about tonight then so far? Also, Craig's meant to be joining this stream. He hasn't joined yet, but he's going to. But what do you reckon about tonight then? Massive game.
It's one of those games like you said, really, where whoever wins goes through. I think if Holland win it,
well, they will go through if they win it because they'll go top of the group.
They'll go top of the group and they could win the group. I think if France go through, they'll probably win 3 out of 3 group games, which to be honest, I expected them to.
Well, they have to beat Poland obviously next week as well to do that as well.
Yeah, to
be fair, I've got them to beat Poland, but I've got Poland's giving them a game at the moment. I've got 4-2 for that. But for tonight, I have gone 1-1. What have you gone with tonight? I think it'll be a hard game for both of them.
I've got France to nick it 2-1.
France nick it, well, like what Portugal did the other week against Czech Republic. Yeah. Wouldn't shock me at all, to be fair.
Same.
It wouldn't shock me if the Dutch do that, though, either. Like, it's such a big game, regardless.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the Netherlands are now playing their national anthem. And while that happens, I am going to get up on FOTMob the lineups for you all regarding tonight. So if there's anyone that doesn't know the lineups properly, I will get them up for you all. Also, by the way, I need to schedule a stream for this, but on Wednesday is the fixture release of the Championship, League One and League Two, and I will 100% be doing a watch-along for all the Championship fixtures for next season to learn Argyle's fate week by week and all the other 23 clubs week by week to see who we all get. Obviously, with us being Argyle fans, the ones we're going to look out for the most are, no surprisingly, Pompey and Bristol City, of course. But we'll obviously look out for all of them, really. So we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to it. I always look forward to fixture list release. There will be a watch-along for that. I originally thought France would beat Netherlands 2-0, but now I think both teams will throw everything at each other and it will end 3-2 to France. That could happen, that could happen indeed.
I don't like Bristol.
That's bloody, Harvey England. Right, so once my computer responds, guys, I will get the shared screen of the lineup. Right, well, here they are then. Of course, Mbappe's on the bench, which at least, because everyone thought he'd be out for the rest of the tournament, which is a bonus at least for France. So he could get game time tonight, but we'll see. They don't want to rush him. Deschamps knows he doesn't want to rush him. And they've got so much talent elsewhere. We'll start with the Netherlands. They are starting tonight. Verbruggen in goal, of course, Brighton's #1 goalkeeper. And then a back four. They've gone with a formation change here because I feel like Koeman wants to change it up against France with the team they got as well. I don't blame Koeman for that, really. I want Southgate to do the same thing for England, but knowing us, Liam, we won't.
Right, no.
So, because he is the Ian Foster of international football, the way this is going for England after yesterday's 1-1 draw with Denmark. A back four of Denzel Dumfries, obviously, of Inter Milan, Nathan Ake of Manchester City, and then the centre-backs of De Vrij of Inter Milan, and, of course, Van Dijk of Liverpool. Voted one of the best centre-backs in the world, of course. And then in midfield, we have Jordi Schouten of PSV Eindhoven and Tijani Reinders of AC Milan. It's almost sounded like I said Reindeers. And then a front four, obviously, of Gakpo for Liverpool, Frimpong of Bayer Leverkusen, Xavi Simons of RB Leipzig, and they're playing at Leipzig tonight, actually. So he's returned to the club he plays for. He's been on loan at. And then, of course, Memphis Depay up front, who's in La Liga with Atletico Madrid. France have Maignan in goal for AC Milan, of course. By the way, I think there's... I can't lie. Don't quote me on this, but I have no clue. But I'm going to be honest with you all. But I think they're doing a minute's applause as far as we're watching right now. I can't lie. I don't know what it's for. Oh, it's for someone's passed away. Someone's passed away. So so they've done. I think they've done a minute's applause and appreciating. I mean, I can't lie. I don't know who it is. Someone in the comment section remind me. Then I can get it up and all that. Because I genuinely have no clue. But obviously, whoever it is, many condolences to the family and all that. And yeah, rest in peace. It's always sad news, isn't it? Going back to France's lineup, Maignan's in goal. And of course, we've got a back four of Jules Koundé, Theo Hernandez, obviously of AC Milan, Jules Koundé playing for Barcelona. And then the back four of Upamecano of Bayern Munich and William Saliba of Arsenal. And then the midfield three of Tchouaméni of Real Madrid. I can never get his pronunciation right. I'm really sorry. Liam will remind me in a minute.
Say again?
Tchouaméni.
Tchouaméni.
Adrian Rabiot of Juventus and N'Golo Kante of the Saudi Liga, Al Ittihad, of course, former Chelsea legends. And then a front three of Ousmane Dembele at PSG, Antoine Griezmann at Atletico Madrid, and Marcus Thuram of Inter Milan. And we are underway. We are underway of here in France. Craig has joined me, so I'm about to add him in a second. Just need to get the scoreboard up and all that. But yeah, we are underway here in Leipzig, and Craig has joined us. How are we doing, Craig?
Yeah, up since 5, but it's what it is.
Well, we know. I can't lie, all the same, because the people that I stayed with yesterday, 2 friends of mine from college, they had to get up at 6 a.m. for work themselves. So I was up as well, it turned out, at that time. But yeah, Netherlands versus France. What are you thinking then for tonight?
I don't know. It's a big test. Can France win a game without Mbappe? Just think, because I can see it.
He is on the bench, to be fair, so he might come on the second half. But I know Didier Deschamps will not want to rush him and all that.
No, I agree.
So it's one of those, really. I'm going to try and sort my volume mic on iPlayer again, obviously by the teeniest of margins. See if it actually behaves this time, because it has been a nightmare to
Right, I should put the TV on. That would help, wouldn't it, Craig?
Right, there we go. Right, yeah, I'm sorted there, guys. Yeah, we're underway in Leipzig. It is the Netherlands versus France in Leipzig. Whoever wins this, of course, is going to win the group of Group D, and will not necessarily win the group, but they will be through to the next round regardless. Liam, unsurprisingly, has got the darts on in the background. His other favourite sport, of course. Speaking of which, this is the other country I thought you'd be rooting for, because this is the homeland of Michael van Gerwen, the Dutch, your favourite player in the darts.
Yeah.
So it is his home nation playing France tonight. Mm-hmm. So there is that as well. But no, what's your score prediction for tonight, Greg?
Well,
I've gone 1-1.
Have you?
Yeah, and Liam's gone 2-1 France to nick it.
I don't know. It's a tough game to call. I think it'd be a draw 2-2.
Yeah, that could happen, to be fair. That means it will go to the last day, Group D, of course. So there's that as well. What's Charlie said here? France are an example of what England could be if we used our squad correctly and stopped making the same costly mistakes every game. You know what? Since I haven't spoken to Craig about this yet, I don't think I want to, but I may as well since he's here. This is the one thing I needed to ask him. Where do we start with England after that diabolical game against Denmark? What were your thoughts after that then?
Jack, we're going to win it. Just chill.
Fair enough. Oh, get on. I love the optimism.
Just chill, Jack. You know, there's no need to, just chill. We're going to win it, right? It's just save ourselves.
He's believing the whole way.
And then we'll end up crying. I get
We
beaten by
like on the
France.
shirt, it's coming home. He's believing all the way.
No. All jokes aside, Jack, it was dreadful. It was utterly dreadful.
Yeah.
It was shocking, wasn't it?
Honestly, I mean, the only thing I wasn't surprised about was that I expected us to draw the game, which we did, but not with the performance we performed at. So yeah. Meanwhile, Griezmann's just had a shot already, which has been saved by Verbruggen. Already, France have a shot on target, and we're only 4 minutes into the game.
Do you know what's funny, right? The referee was about to blow, was hoping England were going to put the ball in, and England were just passing it around the back, and he blows his whistle.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Speaking of England as well and referees, Anthony Taylor is the referee tonight for this game. God help us all. So this will be very interesting to see on how he copes with these two nations. Obviously, France are coming into this with that hard-fought 1-0 win over Austria. Austria played very well that game, of course, as well. It was the own goal, of course, that won France the game. Netherlands also coming into this with a hard-fought 2-1 win over Poland. And, of course, well, the only way Poland can qualify now is if they beat France and the Netherlands thrash Austria. Their chances are looking less likely by the minute. But they're both on 0 points. So
did you go Premier Shop today? Really?
Pardon?
Did you go Premier Shop today?
I didn't know. Because I was in Penzance, so I got the train back, so I got stuff there.
Oh yeah.
I got off at Saltash though because I need to stop in Lidl on the way back to here, so there was that as well.
You stopped off at Saltash?
Yeah, because if I got off at Plymouth at the railway station itself, I would have had to double back myself towards where Liam lives and then go straight back the way I just came from. It would have been pointless. So I got off at Saltash and just did the long walk to the Lidl on the way to Liam's, and then
mate, oh my god,
back in Plymouth.
Xavi Simons, mate, he's class, isn't he?
Oh, Xavi Simons is absolutely phenomenal. He's so good.
True, mate.
He's very good. But yeah, 6 minutes in, we're showing a video clip there of N'Golo Kante, who was, of course, I know this sounds really biased from me, but my man of the match against Austria. Austria, my dark horse to make it to the final 8. If they do, that'll be an incredible tournament, regardless for Austria.
You think so?
It'd be great for them. 100%.
Austria not that good, Jack. Austria not that good. Yeah, they're not that good, are they?
I thought it gave France a hell of a game, and they've just beaten Poland today, so that's put them in a good position to at least qualify.
Yeah, but anybody can beat Poland.
Well, I mean, they took the lead against the Netherlands, and then they just lost it. But I don't think their cause has been helped one bit with Lewandowski being injured, even though he was still included in their final 26-man squad.
Are you behind?
I'm on iPlayer, and if you're on TV, then yeah, I probably am behind.
Should have been a penalty there. Look, penalty, maybe? I don't know. Just hold him.
No, I believe something's coming up then.
Looks a bit soft. On depart, yeah, it looks a bit soft. Yeah, it does look a bit soft.
Did you watch Spain-Italy last night, by the way?
Oh, no, I had work, so I had to sleep.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I was going to say, no, Spain dominated them. And they're already through to the next round. Yeah, that's never a penalty.
Yeah, watch the highlights, yeah.
I've just seen the pen shout. Yeah, that is never in a million years a penalty. The Dutch player goes down way too easily. And now Griezmann's down.
Mate, I wish we had Griezmann.
Pardon?
I wish we had Griezmann.
He's so good, isn't he? He is so good.
Jack,
He
I wish you had
nearly-
half of these players, man.
He was literally like him and Gareth Bale were like my two players at the tournament, Euro 2016. He so nearly won it for France that year as well. And that was his proper Euros debut as well. And he had all the pressure of being up front himself because
Hello.
Benzema wasn't at the tournament, I think, because of injury. And Mbappe was too young. He started in 2018 for the World Cup.
Oh, yeah.
Because he wasn't in Euro 2016.
Mate, honestly, Memphis Depay is awful.
You not rate him?
Oh, he's not the striker he once was he? To be honest.
Oh, no, I agree. I completely agree.
But trouble is, if you give him a sniff, he'll kill you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's very true. I would say he's a lot better than he was. Do you remember his Liam will know as well? Like, do you remember his spell at United? He was dreadful in the Premier League. It's absolutely
And left and went to Lyon.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He did so much better in the French league. What Charlie said here, didn't Gareth Bale score that worldy free kick against England in Euro 2016 versus Wales? Yes, he did. Yeah, and he gave Wales the lead. I remember that as well.
Trouble is, right, Jack, people come to the Premier League and think they're going to hype it up, but I'm not being disrespectful. The French league is a farmers' league, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Well, that's what we all say, isn't it? That's what everyone says. Liam's just in the background there, just nodding his head straight away at me with a yes. Or as Family Fortunes would say, our survey says, ding.
160.
Yeah, and that as well, yeah.
Let's run.
Oh, go and kill yourself.
Here's Van Dijk. Passing it from the back there, the Dutch. They're trying to break it forward.
Yeah, they are.
But yeah, I was just going to say, regarding England yesterday, my man of the match for England was easily Pickford. We would have lost the game if it wasn't for him.
Jack, what are you smoking?
It's true. If Pickford wasn't in goal and we would have had Joe Hart or something in goal, or David James especially, if David James were in goal, we would have lost like 5-1. We were that bad.
Rob Green.
Or Robert Green. If it was Joe Hart, we would have lost 2-1 because he would have made a howl at some point. Although I do quite like Joe Hart, to be honest. He just didn't turn up in the finals, did he? Unfortunately.
No, Jack, I thought Mark Gahey had a decent game, to be honest.
Oh no, to be fair, Mark Gahey did have a decent game as well. But no, I just think we would have lost that game had we not had Pickford in goal. Personally, that just shows he's been our best keeper since the David Seaman days.
That's a big call there, Jack.
It is a big call, but I'll be honest. I rate Pickford. I really do. He's clear England number one at the moment. Well, unless Michael Cooper gets involved. No bias intended.
What dinosaur arms?
We love Coops, though. We love Coops. Hopefully he signs that contract and that's it. We've got him for next season.
Yeah.
But, well, it will be officially this season after Wednesday because, reminder to you all again, and a reminder to Craig as well, the fixtures get released on Wednesday.
Jack, are you streaming that by any chance?
Or the fixture watch along. Yes, I will be. 100% I will be. So if you want to join for that, come ahead.
Let's combine YouTube channels and do it on both.
We can. Well, Harvey's going to be doing it on the Argyle Way but he's mainly going to be covering Argyle. So
how has that not gone in?
Yeah, I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Harvey's going to be mainly covering Argyle, so he's going to go in the in-depth of Argyle and fixtures week by week. So if you wanted to join in for that, I don't blame you. Whereas I am going to be covering every single game from every single club in the championship.
Bloody hell, Jack.
Of course I am. I did it last season as well. Because then I properly know who everyone's got every week from round 1 to round 46.
Have you not scored that? How has he not scored that?
Championship.
I was going to say.
I'm not doing League 1 and League 2 same day. I'll do that for another day. But knowing Liam, he'll jump on. He'll just go, can we see League 1 so I can take the mick out of Exeter every week? How has Griezmann missed that? He's just toppled over the ball and he's just fell himself over. But the Dutch have given it away here. But yeah, well, Harvey's plan is to do one on the Argyle Way, mainly covering Argyle. And then he said to me that once he's done his stream, he said he'll join my stream and yeah, all that. So if you want to do the same thing, I don't blame you. It's up to you though. But I'm going to be covering all 24 clubs, so I know who everyone's got every week from round 1 to 46.
Bloody hell, Jack, that's commitment, man.
I'm just interested. This is my favourite time of the year, Craig, is to see who everyone has. I love looking at the fixtures.
Jack, can we just remind ourselves, are Exeter in the fixtures this season for the Championship?
Oh, wait, yeah, no, they're not. Because why? They've never been in the Championship. That's why. Or the second tier. So, yeah.
Oh. Well, can we just... What Birmingham City? Are they in there?
They're not. So, yeah. I do feel for Chatting Blues, I can't lie. But one person I don't feel for is a certain Jay Stansfield.
Plymouth just relegated me.
Yeah, exactly that. And I still banter over, his celebration at Home Park where he wore that shirt, once a red, always a red. I always just banter it.
Yeah.
Go, you're not even wearing red on it, mate. You're wearing blue. You're not even doing it right.
You know what's crazy also, Jack, right?
Yeah.
We've watched half of those players that have played at Home Park this season.
Yeah.
We've watched them at the Euros, and in the Championship, like Vestergaard and FaZe, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But even in the qualifiers as well, like I know he's not with us anymore, but Penzance is in the Republic of Ireland national team. Connor Hazard is in the Northern Ireland national team. He's their main goalkeeper.
Yeah.
But I think if Scotland get knocked out, then they know what they've made one mistake. They should have brought bloody Hardy.
Yeah, you can't always blame it on that, can you?
No, yeah, true. No, I'm kidding. No, I would have loved to see him have a crack though for Scotland. That'd be amazing. It'd be amazing for our club as well, though, because the last time I've seen, obviously, a Plymouth Argyle player in a major tournament was Rory Fallon for New Zealand in the 2010 World Cup in South Africa.
Oh, yeah.
And we were in the Championship that season. Unfortunately, we got relegated that season because Newcastle relegated us. Because they won 2-0 at Home Park that night. I remember it very well. They got themselves promoted back to the Premier League while relegating us back to League One at the same time after 6 seasons in a row in the Championship. And then the next 2-3 seasons is all history. It all went to crap.
Yeah.
Get Plymouth to the Premier League. The Southwest is so underrepresented on the map. Get on, Charlie. I couldn't agree more. That's the one thing I want to see in my life before I die. And that goes the same with all of us, really. Just give us one season at least, like a Blackpool, like a Luton, and I'm dreaming. Obviously, I want to stay up, but at least I know we've made it. Oops. Like we've never seen Bristol City in the Premier League either. They have been in the top tier before, but not the Premier League itself. The only two Southwest clubs that have ever made the Prem are Bournemouth and Swindon.
Swindon?
Yes, Swindon did it for one season in 93-94, but they got relegated immediately. But they did make it, yeah.
Bloody hell.
And then Bournemouth, well, we all know about Bournemouth.
Have Exeter been in the Prem yet?
I wonder, Craig, have they?
Oh.
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of so I went to watch a Torquay game last season with Harvey England, and England was asking me, going, wait, Jack, have Exeter been in the National League before? I was like, yeah, they've been in there for 5 seasons in my lifetime. And he just went, that just shows how shit they are.
What do you think about us playing those? Is it the Pirates or something? That South African team was a bit underwhelming, isn't it?
Well,
Jesus
I mean, like,
Christ.
I think it's a good. I think it's a good fixture for us personally because they're one of the top teams down there as well. So it just
Jack,
like
come
when we
on.
played Hearts last
Jack,
summer.
come
Like
on.
it's just it just gives a proper reflection of how our boys do really and all that. Really, I mean, I prefer that fixture to our other preseason fixtures.
Jack, what are you smoking? Come on.
That's just what I think, though. You can
Jack,
say what I'm
come on,
smoking all I like.
Jack.
I'm smoking on my sausages right now that I've just cooked, but I'll take who we've got for that day for sure.
Yeah, but don't you think? Do you want to be playing like Hearts? A decent.
No, yeah, no, I agree, but like it's not like our preseason game in Marbella is going to be against like a Hartlepool or something, is it? If that makes sense.
No, but the preseason's underwhelming. It's really underwhelming.
Oh, no, other than that game, I agree because I said this to Liam. I was like, we need a Premier League club and a top-end League One club in our pre-season to proper test our players. And we never do it because we never learn. We look at Bolton, who's now Bolton's playing Fiorentina this pre-season while we're playing Bristol Rovers.
I know.
I've been to the Mem too many times now. Too many times. And the main time I went was last season.
Cheapskating again.
I went last season for Ben Wane's debut in the Pizza Cup that Tuesday night, and I was soaking wet that night.
Yeah, you going Bristol Rovers, yeah?
I don't know if I'm going Bristol Rovers this preseason, but I'll see. The one I'm going to try and do though is MK Dons because out of all the preseason games we had, that's the only one I haven't done yet. I've been to Bristol Rovers. I've been to Bristol Rovers. I've done Torquay many times. I don't think I will be doing Torquay though because I think I'm going to be away that weekend. And the other one, Cheltenham. I have done Cheltenham before, but I might do Cheltenham again. I can't lie because I really enjoyed Cheltenham as an away day.
Yeah, I'm doing Torquay and Rovers.
Oh, nice one. Yeah, the one I'm going to aim for though is MK because I've never been to that stadium, so I want to tick it off.
Are you not doing Cheltenham, Craig?
Sorry for being late, Jack.
Oh no, don't apologise, mate. It's calm. No, Liam's wondering, are you not going to do Cheltenham?
Oh, I'm a fuck. Do I get not travelling all that way? Not for a pre-season. No. Especially when I got to work the next day. No thanks.
Oh, okay. Don't fancy a bit of Gloucestershire then for the day?
No, you're right, mate.
Yeah, fair enough.
What about MK?
No,
I can't wait. I can't wait for Tuesday, Wednesday. I can't wait for Tuesday, not away.
Yeah. Well, that's also why I'm aiming for just MK at the moment because I just want to try and save most of my money for obviously the season itself. So,
Jack,
yeah.
if you get this thing we discussed, are you actually going to say to him?
What's that?
Obviously, are you actually going to work those days or?
What do you mean? Like what for?
If you get it, what we discussed today.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, but we'll work it out. We'll work it out, obviously.
Yeah.
What's Charlie put here? If Plymouth tightened up their defence, they will be challenging for the playoffs next season. But Ipswich will also have to tighten up majorly as well. I'll tell you what, mate. I'd love it if that happens. But what we don't want, and we've seen this before so many times in not just the Championship, but League One, League Two, even the Premier League a few times with some teams as well. What we don't want is for this season to be a playoff chasing season. We finish, I don't know, in the playoffs or in like your 7th, 8th, 9th or 10th. And then the following season we go down or flirt with relegation. And that would just be an absolute pain in the backside. But we'll see what happens. At the moment, I think we'll be lower mid-table. And I'll be happy with that anyways. It's just progression into 25, 26 then.
It's a bit like we need to take every opportunity we can to try and score a goal.
I wouldn't be shocked though if what I just said it does actually happen though, because it is such an Argyle thing to do. We did it in League One before, under Derek Adams, because obviously we finished 7th in 2017-18. The following season we freaking went down on goal difference, and Adams got the sack.
Jack, it doesn't look like anything's wrong with him, Mbappe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think it must have been one of those moments where it really hurt him at the time, but then ever since he's tried to recover, it's probably healed and all that.
So it's not really worth risking him, is it?
Yeah. It's good for France, though, that he's on the bench, though, because if he was out for the rest of the tournament, they probably would have questioned about winning this tournament.
True is, I don't think France are anything without Mbappe.
I don't know. I mean, like, Austria gave them a hell of a game on last week, so it just means that, well, they're not as amazing as people make them out to be, if that makes sense. But of course, obviously, with the World Cups in 2018 and 2022, it's no surprise that Argentina and France are the top two in the world, and they're deservedly the top two in the world anyways. But what annoys me and what staggers me is, I don't know if you've seen the FIFA World Rankings, Craig, but how the hell is Belgium number 3 in the world?
Yeah, I know.
It's mental, isn't it? What's Charlie
I don't really get excited for the Euros as much as the World Cup.
Oh, I love them both. To be fair.
Yeah.
I can see you doing a Barnsley finishing 21st, the season we just had, and just staying up and finishing 5th the next season. I don't think we'll finish 5th, but that would be freaking incredible if we did that.
I know. They're in here. Oh, they're in here.
Just don't give us leads in the playoffs, or we will be out, because we never beat them.
Jack, stop thinking about playoffs.
Okay, what's wrong?
It's not going to happen, Jack. It's not going to happen.
I'm just trying to respond to Charlie's comment. I don't want to just ignore it.
It's not going to happen, Charlie. Plymouth Argyle are not getting playoffs. It's not happening.
Reminder, everyone, if it actually does happen now, we can thank Craig for his jinx, and he's the reason why we do it.
There we go. It's not going to happen. Jack, we've been linked with a £4 million striker. Argyle ain't going to pay that.
Wait, who is it? I don't even know what's happening. Who is it?
It's called Broja Milowski.
Okay. Wait, what club is he at now?
Aberdeen.
Oh, we were linked with Connor Barron from Aberdeen as well, weren't he? He's just signed
Celtic,
for Rangers,
Bristol, Plymouth, and Argyle.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
They want They want between £4 and £7 million for him. Every dollar.
Oh, right.
I've got that money. And where's Mr. Dartsman?
He's behind me, chilling.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's there.
How many people we got watching, Jack?
11, 12.
Nice.
As soon as I say that, it goes up. Thank you to the 12 guys who are watching. Unfortunately, not as much as what I had last night, but either way, I'll take it regardless. Last night, I ended up having 211 because so many from Twitter ended up joining.
How many?
211. I know, I was shell-shocked myself. I couldn't believe it.
Fair play, Jack.
I'm genuinely not making this up. This has actually genuinely happened. I know it said on YouTube it said on YouTube that only 5 people were watching, but that was just people tuning on YouTube. About 200 odd of them were tuning in from Twitter. And that's what came up on screen. 212 people.
Did you get any subscribers?
I don't know. I have no clue.
Are you doing Scotland, are you?
I'm just gonna put this comment in briefly and just pin it, if I can. Yeah, that's all been said. I'll pin it in a second. Yeah, sorry, what were you saying?
Are you doing Scotland, Lion?
Or what, for their game against Hungary?
Yeah.
No, I won't be.
Do you want to join mine?
I'll see what I'm up to, mate, because I think I'm busy that night, but I'll let you know.
Yeah, no worries.
As far as I know, as it stands, the next game I'm doing is Croatia versus Italy on Monday night.
What about England?
England, I'm going to Newquay to do a vlog out of that in the pub against Slovenia.
Oh, fair enough.
That's what I did yesterday. I went to Penzance, to my hometown, for 1, my birthday, and 2, to literally watch England, to make a video out of it.
Was it busy in the pub?
Yeah, it was quite a few people, yeah. But it was one of those pubs where it was busy, but it got busier as the game went along.
Ah, right. Yeah.
And then as soon as full time went, about half of them left. Probably so annoyed with the England performance.
I'm just going to nip to the loo, Jack. All right, be 2
seconds. Yeah, of course, yeah, mate. No worries. But yeah, as it stands, Croatia, Italy will be my next stream. But I am depends what I'm up to tomorrow. Obviously, it is my birthday tomorrow, so I don't know what I'm doing yet. But I might be streaming Belgium versus Romania tomorrow night. It just depends if I'm out or not. Don't be surprised if I am, but we'll see. We'll see. I won't mind streaming Belgium, Romania, to be fair, but it'll be such a good game. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But if not, the next one is most likely going to be Croatia versus Italy on the Monday night. Maybe Switzerland, Germany on Sunday. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. To be fair, Switzerland, Germany, Scotland, Hungary is the same time anyway. So it's all kicking off together, Group A, on Sunday night. But we'll see. We will see. 29.5 minutes into this game in the first half. Still 0-0 here. Deadlock in Leipzig. So if it ends a draw, then no one will be through after tonight. And while we're watching a Euros tournament being held in Germany, and I know I'm going to say this just because it's it is what it is, but just because we're watching a Euros tournament being held in Germany, tonight's watch along is not complete without Lidl's fine fresh bratwursts I have here. They are amazing, and I've got them in a wrap as well. Definitely recommend.
Jack, I just want to say, the most dangerous player for Belgium has been Simmons, Gakpo, and Depay.
Yeah.
And for France, it's been Dembele and Griezmann. How has Griezmann not scored that chance? Jesus Christ.
How has Griezmann not scored that? That's what I wondered as well.
Hamzy, what a player, right?
Yeah, Anthony Taylor's been given a yellow card there to Charlton.
N'Golo Kante was still one of the best players in the world.
Absolutely.
Jack, look at this defence, right? Koundé, Upamecano, Saliba, and Hernandez.
I know, it's unbelievable, isn't it? It's so good. You look at that and you instantly react going, bloody hell, that's strong. I'll move this here. I'll move this here so it's easier for Liam. Yeah, that's all right.
About Marlon, then.
About what?
Marlon. Marlon?
I don't know who you're on about, to be honest.
Daniel Marlon.
Oh yeah. No, he's not bad, you know.
Hello, he's in there. No. Bergwijn.
Well, he didn't do great for Tottenham, did he? But ever since he's returned to the Dutch league with Ajax, I think he's become a lot better.
Yeah, the trouble is these players go abroad and then they don't work out, and they're going back, don't they?
Charlotte's back. And yes, Charlie also agreed with that. That's my 2 life goals I want in life before I'm dead. Truro in League 2 and Argyle in the Premier League. That's all I want before I die. And then football's complete for me. Football is then complete for me. Well, Truro's getting a new stadium built at the moment for next season.
Yeah, apparently 10,000 or something, isn't it?
It's not. It's not 10,000. I think it's about 3,000-4,000. If it was 10,000, it'd be bigger than Exeter, which would be hilarious. Because Exeter's capacity is, I think, 9,000.
Trouble is, will people fill out a 3,000-4,000 stadium for Truro?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Could you imagine Argyle?
Either way, it's good for Cornwall though, because apart from obviously the closest being Home Park, Cornwall hasn't really got a proper stadium, so it's something at least, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fair enough, yeah. Where you come from, Pond? Shoot! What do you think about Dan Scar going to Birmingham?
Well, I want him to stay for at least another season. I'll be devastated if he goes. But if he does go, I mean, it'll be a shame. But he's from Bromsgrove, right near Worcester. And I know Birmingham's right on his doorstep then. So I couldn't blame him for that. But it would still be gutting. I'd like him to stay for at least another season. But if he does go, it does remind me of Gillespie's transfer to Charlton in January. The Dutch are on the attack here. And they're still going. But France blocked the ball with their defence.
Yeah, pretty tame effort, really.
Yeah, it was. I agree. Griezmann's trying to interact with his teammates, meanwhile, as he wins the ball. Now France are looking to play dangerous here on the right-hand side.
And Chouameni.
Early prediction, Craig, but if you had to pick out of anyone, who do you reckon will be Argyle's first game of the season?
It would be a home game, wouldn't it?
Well, we've been home the last 2 seasons, so I wouldn't be shocked if we're away.
How do they pick the fixtures?
I don't know. I think they just randomise. I'm not sure. The other thing we can look out for is that the last 3 seasons, our opening game has always been against the Yorkshire club. So we had Rotherham in 21-22, Barnsley last season, and then Huddersfield this season. Rotherham was away, Barnsley and Huddersfield both, of course, being at home.
Oxford at home.
Oxford at home, yeah, that would be interesting.
It comes to Pie, great ball in, blocked.
Yeah, that's a foul. On Turnaround.
Jack's actually got the correct players on for the correct country. Yay!
Yes, indeed.
He's got Griezmann and Van Dijk. He's actually got them. Right,
yeah, well, the only way I could have done something Argyle related for France would be bringing Roman Lario in the thumbnail. He's our history now.
Hello?
Of course.
It's both teams going at it, isn't it? Jesus.
Thank you, Charlie. I couldn't agree more. Continue the Exeter slander.
It's because they've got a cathedral in it, that's why.
Yeah, I know.
Exeter Cathedral.
Well, Plymouth's main cathedral was bombed during World War II.
Exeter are a small club.
Everyone knows that. That's not an opinion, that's a fact.
I just love slagging Exeter off.
This is where out of nowhere now an angry Exeter fan comes into the stream.
Do you know what? I even know I've done games for BBC Radio Devon, but at the end of the day, they do show Exeter a load of bias, don't they?
Yeah.
Exeter Chiefs, Exeter.
But this is why I want BBC Radio Cornwall to cover Argyle as well as BBC Radio Devon, so it's not just BBC Radio Devon hogging all the hog lines for Exeter.
Ooh. Where is BBC Radio Cornwall?
It's based in Truro. It's by the
Truro.
It's by where M&S is in Truro.
Ah.
It's by
I
the
just
river.
thought there was a BBC Radio Devon and not just Devon and Cornwall.
Yeah, no, I don't know where BBC Radio Devon is headquarters, actually. I'm pretty sure it is in Exeter.
There is one in Plymouth, isn't there? There's one in...
Yeah, but I always feel like the BBC headquarters here is Spotlight for the Southwest in general.
Yeah.
Spotlight's here, obviously. Because then you got Points West.
He's giving the ball away, look. Oh, that's great work. Go on, put the ball in the box.
That's a free kick there for France, but the Dutch have headed it away.
Mate, Anthony Taylor, that was soft.
Are we surprised with him? No. Didier Deschamps
Yeah,
watches on. It's going to be a throw in here from Ake. France have won it back here. And they're still going.
Free kick.
Yeah, they have got a free kick, yeah, because that was a foul there from the Netherlands. Anthony Taylor's given a free kick. Van Dijk's fuming with Anthony Taylor. And they've had their history before, haven't they? Know each other well in the Premier League.
They certainly do, Jack. Dembele and Griezmann over the ball. Oh, that's poor.
Who's going to take it?
It's a poor Jack.
I'm just wondering who's going to take this free kick.
Could you imagine this game ends in a draw, Jack?
Well, if it ends in a draw, then no one is through in that group yet.
No. Who've Austria got? No. Could you imagine?
Griezmann's taken it, and yeah, it's gone well over.
Could you imagine if France beat Poland?
Well, if they do, they're through.
And Austria get a draw against the Netherlands, they could knock the French out. Could you imagine?
That would be hilarious. But France would have to finish fourth to be, well, officially knocked out. Third place, they can still qualify.
I still think they could still go third because obviously they're third best teams.
Yeah.
Might just sneak in it. Apparently we play the Czech Republic, who's in their group. We play Turkey, Portugal, Czech Republic, or Georgia, whoever comes second in Group F.
Is that if we win it?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting because I did my predictor back before the tournament started, and I had us to get Poland.
Yeah.
But if Austria finished third in that group, I wouldn't be, and we win it, I wouldn't be shocked if we get Austria for the round of 16.
Really?
It'd be a hard match for us as well.
It's a poor effort from Griezmann. Right?
Yeah. Just going to grab my drink a second.
Who is Mark Swift? Is he?
Oh, it turns out the light off is better anyways. Get on.
Who are you? Who's Mark Swift?
Oh, you should get Liam on this, Charlie.
What's that? What?
A comment's just said, I think the fixtures in the Premier League are rigged because Liverpool have faced a newly promoted team on 5 out of the last 6 seasons. I have you guys to get Middlesbrough away first game. Oh, please, that'd be 3 points for us then. Lovely. Middlesbrough have terrible starts, one, and most of the time these days. And second of all, our record at the Riverside is incredible. Win's a win.
I can see this game ending 0-0.
It really is. It's been such a dull game so far, hasn't it? It really has.
He slipped.
I mean, like, Spain, Italy was sort of the same last night, except Spain was absolutely dominating, unlike these two who were giving it each other. The reason why Italy had it at 0-0 for so long was because of how incredible Donnarumma was last night. And the only reason they conceded
he did make some good
an own
saves.
goal,
Yeah.
the only reason they conceded was because of an own goal in defence, and that's what won the game for Spain. But Spain were dominating anyway, so they kept doing everything.
Middlesbrough still Yorkshire, Jack.
Huh?
Middlesbrough still Yorkshire.
Yeah, but they're also considered the northeast of England as well, with that region of North Yorkshire being placed in the northeast region with your Newcastles and Sunderlands.
Anticipating citizen.
Jack, I would just love it if Argyle actually spent like 3 million. I'd love it if we spent some money, like a red record transfer fee. Love it.
But that's
Get
why.
excited.
That's why I wouldn't be too fussed if Whittaker was gone this summer, because if we got 15, 20 million for him, then we know we've got that then for this summer to spend on players. I personally think our most important player is Cooper. So if we keep him, then that's massive for us.
I think keeping hold of Ryan Hardy's more. I think Hardy's keeping hold of him is important.
Oh, no, that's also important. I also agree with that, because I did say to the boys before the end of the season, if Whittaker goes, we have to keep hold of Hardy.
Trouble is, Jack, right? If you sell Hardy, right, it's going to be hard to find someone who can get you 12 goals in the Championship next season.
Exactly. That's very true. Or you just bring Graham Carey back.
Graham Carey.
He's a legend for us.
Jake Jervin.
Or Ruben Ramirez, bring him back. They were both phenomenal for us back in the day.
Do you think he would come back?
Who?
Ruben Ramirez.
I'd love it, honestly, mate. It'd be the best day of my life if he comes back. He's one of my favourite Argyle players of all time. He was so good to watch.
Why did we sell him again?
Oh, because we went down and we got relegated in 2019, and he went off to the Portuguese league that summer.
Oh my God! Look at Wayne Rooney. There he is. Look.
Yeah.
Is this the only game he's doing?
What for this week?
Yeah.
I might be doing Romania Belgium tomorrow night, yeah, but I'm not sure. It just depends if I'm out for my birthday or not. I won't be surprised if I am, but we'll see. If not, though, the next game I have scheduled is Croatia versus Italy on Monday night. Charlie's saying, get Devante Cole. I'd lie. That'd be a class signing for us, that would be. It is half time, meanwhile. Just out of nowhere. It is 0-0. A very, very boring first half, if you ask me. So, you have not missed much at all. So, yeah, it's 0-0. The Netherlands and France, very intense game. They're trying to give it all to each other, but it's just not to be at the moment. Not one of them can find a target at the moment. Griezmann should have had a goal at the start of the game, and he missed that absolute sitter, as Craig and I, of course, just witnessed. And well,
Mate,
where do these two teams now go from here, Craig? After that,
I think they just got to be more clinical and take their chances.
Yeah, it just sums up how much of a dead game this has been for these two so far.
Yeah, let's be honest.
Nowhere near being the excitement that we saw of Turkey, Georgia the other day, of course, and Croatia.
Oh, what that Real Madrid guy, what a goal.
Oh,
what a
yeah,
goal.
yeah, absolutely.
It was a great goal.
That Croatia-Albania game was so good as well. Albania literally equalised right at the death to continue their quest to have a chance in this tournament.
So, out of current the third best teams, It's Austria 3, Slovakia 3, Slovenia 2, Albania 1.
Yeah.
So Scotland have to beat Hungary.
Well, yeah.
Have
Well,
a chance.
for Group A, both Scotland and Hungary have not won a game yet. So that game pretty much decides who comes third on Monday.
Yeah. Maybe. God, it's been a long day.
It has been a long day. I can't wait to go sleep tonight.
They've got a good shape there, France. You know, and they're always getting in front of the ball and good defensive shape. It's like.
And speaking of, yeah, that's very true. And speaking of sleep, it is now precisely 3 hours and 8 minutes left of being 24 years old.
Oh, it's your birthday tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Jennifer, I'm gonna have to give you birthday beats.
Of all the presents you can think of, I don't want to be punched. No. You can pat me on the back 25 times if you want, but not being fisted, no.
What a save that is from Sillerson. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
What a save that is.
No, it's not Sillerson. It's Bart
yeah?
at Brighton.
What happened to Sillerson? He used to be the number one.
I don't think he's in the international team anymore. I'm not sure. I think he's past it now.
What about De Jong? Where's De Jong? Is he injured?
I'm not sure.
He
And of
used
course,
to be in the Holland national team.
Maignan the main keeper now for France because Lloris is retired from international football.
24 years young of the 24 years old Jack. That's the question.
Yeah. Of course, this time last year, the fixture release of the championship actually was on my birthday.
What time is the fixtures coming out?
9 a.m. on Wednesday.
Jesus, that's early.
Yeah, it's going to be
This Wednesday.
Yeah, this Wednesday coming. Yeah, it's going to be an early start stream for me. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. What time are you starting yours?
Literally at 8:55 a.m. on the dot. So I'm going to need a good sleep that night.
Yeah.
I did the Premier League fixture release the other day, and that was also a 9 o'clock start in the morning. So I literally said at the start of the stream, going, if it was up to me, I'd not be up right now. But I'm doing this for you guys.
What a backheel that is! How has Griezmann not scored that tap in?
I know it's mental, isn't it?
That's Thuram, Jack. He's decent, isn't he?
Oh no, he's very underrated for sure.
Yours Koundé, the right back for.
Obviously not Benzema level, but someone that obviously France is still looking for sure. They're just trying to find that new youngster to partner Griezmann and partner Mbappe up front to form their new attack. Well, if France win the group and the Czech Republic comes second in Group F, I think France get the Czech Republic in the round of 16.
Jack, I'm not being rude. I'm not being rude to Rooney, right? But his voice is doing nothing, and he's not even the manager yet.
Yeah, well, that's the Scouse accent for you.
Can you still believe, Jack? He's actually the manager. Can you actually still believe it?
Well, exactly. Like
I think it's a prank.
2 years ago, you wouldn't have heard a name like that come to Argyle, and that just shows how far we've come.
They've got Gary Caldwell. We've got Wayne Rooney.
Yeah. Bellingham, future England captain, Charlie says. Potentially.
Yeah, definitely.
Wouldn't surprise me in the slightest, especially if he wins the Ballon d'Or this year.
I don't think he'll win the Ballon d'Or. I think Vinny Jr. will win it.
Yeah, I think Vinicius will win it personally.
But if he wins the Euros and
The Champions
Yeah,
League,
the
that's why I
Champions
personally
League,
think Jude could win it if that happens. Agreed, Charlie. Agreed. Well, to be honest, Charlie, I don't trust any managers anymore, whoever comes in, because there's hardly anyone loyal these days.
once a Scout's always a Scout.
I am still salty from the way Shuey left, yes, and who can blame me?
All ready for sleep.
Yeah, that's what I need to. That's what I need to be doing. But yeah,
In my gangster's paradise.
especially since I got woken up at 5:45 this morning. So yeah, no
Why?
wonder.
Why?
Literally, because well, I was gonna have a bit of a lie-in at my mate's place in Penzance, but they both had work like at that time so early, so I knew I had to get up basically.
Did you not just put the key under the mat?
Nah, it is what it is though. I guess it starts my day at the end of the day, and at least on the plus side, today's the longest day of the year, so it's pure daylight. If this was December or January, I'd have been so grumpy this morning.
Trouble is, Jack, you knew everyone, didn't you? You know everybody else.
I just know who I know.
Jack's got like 1,000 friends on Instagram.
You got to live the life at the end of the day.
Jack's like, who am I going to stay with today? Just go.
It's better than staying in a hotel, isn't it? Saves you money.
Oh yeah.
How many times have I stayed in a hotel this year for Argyle, or at least an Airbnb? Sheffield Wednesday was one of them. I know that.
You stayed in Airbnb?
Yeah, for Sheffield Wednesday that night. Yeah, I stayed in a B&B for the night, right outside Bramall Lane, while we were at Sheffield Wednesday away. Yeah, Liam's just said the "Come on Wednesday" meme in the background.
Jack, when Bolton were in League One, he should have stayed at the hotel.
Nah, because I went up in the car that day.
Right.
No, we didn't. No, where have I stayed this season? It's just Sheffield Wednesday and Sunderland. They were the only two I did an Airbnb or a hotel for.
You know, actually believe like Bolton actually had like a hotel next to the football pitch. Enjoyed it.
That's just like Chelsea with Stamford Bridge. They have it as well. And then, well,
hey guys, Wayne Rooney here.
He's doing the Wazza impression before he comes to the Green Army again.
Mate, it's going to be mental seeing him in the dugout.
Oh yeah. Hi Nat, how you doing? Hope all is well with you, mate.
Sheffield Wednesday get battered everywhere they go.
Well, I don't know if we could sing that. They bloody finished ahead of us, didn't they?
That Kante fellow can play a bit.
Oh, he's so good. He's so good.
I thought he was finished when he went to Saudi Arabia, but clearly not.
So many people did, and it just shows, yeah. But yeah, no, Sheffield Wednesday was one of the nights I stayed at, and the other one was Sunderland. I stayed in Newcastle for the night.
Was it Premier Inn?
No.
Airbnb?
Yeah, it was another one of those. Yeah. It's just so much cheaper, and honestly, as much as I love a Premier Inn, it's just so bloody extortionate these days.
Fabregas, what a
Well, I had a great time because I've never been to Newcastle proper in my life as a city, so that was my first proper time.
Was it a good time?
Really, really good time. The only thing that wasn't fun from that weekend was the game, because we lost 3-1 to Sunderland, didn't we?
Yeah. Was it 4-1, wasn't it?
No, 3-1. We bottled a 1-0 lead, and we were half-time 1-0 up.
Yeah, Ryan Hardy scored the chip. Yeah.
Yeah, we played so well that first half. And then that second half, Jack Clark just became a beast for 45 minutes.
Do you think he'll still be at Sunderland?
No, Southampton's already trying to weigh a move to sign him.
Who do you support? Exeter.
I don't know about that. Most annoying football club in the world they are.
Newcastle.
Yeah, no, honestly, no, yeah, you got some great fixtures coming up, Charlie. How are you feeling with Liverpool, Man City opening first two?
Yeah, when you love that though, when you Argyle playing Man City and Parks.
It'll happen one day. I mean, it's happened in the past
Wayne
before.
Rooney's our leader.
It's happened in the past before, just before I was born. There's only 5 clubs I've never seen us face in my lifetime, and that is Manchester United, Manchester City, Tottenham, Aston Villa, and Fulham.
Yes.
Plymouth,
and we support
Plymouth.
Plymouth.
The best team in the world. Janners, down in Plymouth, we're all known as Janners. You know the way.
Like 3 teams, don't you?
Huh?
You support like 3 teams: Chelsea, Truro, Argyle.
Yeah, well, Chelsea's through my dad, so they're my favourite Premier League team for a reason. Truro, obviously, because they're Cornish. I want any Cornish club to do well, obviously, don't I? I can't lie. My other soft spot, if you don't know, Craig, my other soft spot is Wolves, because that's who my brother supports. So basically, any match I call, any match that happens between Plymouth, Chelsea, and Wolves, I always call a family derby in our household.
How did he get on in that tournament?
Oh, he hasn't gone yet. It's next week.
How old is he?
He's 15 on Sunday. Ironically, his birthday's the day after me.
How does that all work? Like, how does he juggle football and school and all? That must be a nightmare.
Oh yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, he enjoys it. He loves it. That's what he wants to become. That's what he wants to become. And I said to him, mate, I said to Joe, mate, even if you land a contract at a Morecambe or Crawley, then you've got professional football. You're earning a fortune. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it's not all glamour, Jack.
Exactly.
What position does he play? Centre back.
He's a central attacking midfield. He's like De Bruyne. What do you think of Rooney next season as an Irishman that knows a bit of geography? Why isn't Plymouth a huge club, big population, and no clubs near you? Because we're so rural down here and so far away. But it's a massive city. Fact is, Johnny, Plymouth is the biggest city in the whole of England to never be in the top flight. So hopefully that changes one day. What's Charlie said here about Ipswich? I don't think the games against Liverpool, Man City will define our season. No, they definitely won't. You got Fulham third game of the season, and I wouldn't be shocked if Ipswich win that. To be fair,
are you looking forward to getting Luton, Jack?
Pardon?
You're looking forward to getting Luton?
Yeah, that's a ground I've never been to. And it's not just a ground I've never been to. It's a place I've never been to either. So that is going to be on the bucket list.
You have to go through the gardens to get to the stadium.
Yes, we will be going through the back gardens indeed for a certain Luton town. Well, we need to change up in our last game because the last time we played Luton was League One in 2018-19, and that was a disaster because we got hammered 5-1. We went down that season and Luton won the league.
Thanks for the reminder, Jack.
I know.
Jack, you know all these stats. Bloody hell.
I just know what I know.
When he wants to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the second half has started, by the way. To make it, I know I don't really need to, but I'll do it anyways, just to make it a bit less biased and there's more variety on it. I'm going to change the second half colours to blue, so we know both teams that have been into this game and all that. So I'll do that now.
Rooney's huge, about 30 stone huge now.
The second half has kicked off here in Leipzig between the Netherlands.
Read that comment.
And France. Yeah, I know, it's mental. It's a huge. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you wouldn't have heard that name, Johnny, in 2 seasons ago. Now, it just shows how far our club's become and come. And Charlie said here about Ipswich, as long as we can compete and beat the teams around us, such as Brentford, Forest, and Fulham, we'll be okay. Yeah, no, I think the same thing.
Hey, Jack, you might have a chance to get the season ticket.
Yeah, no, I know. Liam and I were reading it earlier. I'll discuss more about that after the stream, actually. But yeah, no, we'll see what happens, you know.
What? Where are you in the queue? What number are you?
Oh, ages away, like 3,000 odd something.
Oh, no, maybe not.
We'll see. We'll see.
This was worth it. Do they randomise it, or does it like name? I think they're going like order number, don't it?
I have no clue. Yeah, I think so, but I have no clue.
They do like Thunderball, like Lotto.
Bloody hope that makes it even harder. But I was just going to say, it's a positive though, because at least anyways, because that number, no matter what happens the next season, obviously, that number will go so much further downwards and all that, like so much higher up and all that for next summer, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but the job is you don't need a season ticket because you work on the tickets thing, don't you? So
well, I love my turnstiles, don't I? Yeah, it's just the away games I have to prioritise. Obviously, I go with Liam anyway, so there's that. But yeah, if I make it's one of those simplicities. If I make it, I make it. If I don't, I don't. So there we go.
All over the top for Rabio.
We'll remind you guys of the Netherlands-France lineups here. To those of you that don't obviously full on know, but yeah. The Netherlands, we've got Verbruggen, Dumfries, Ake, De Vrij, Van Dijk, Reinders, Schouten, Frimpong, Xavi Simons, Gakpo, and Depay. Memphis, and then for France, we have Maignan, Koundé, Theo Hernandez, Saliba, Upamecano, Kante, Chouameni, Rabiot, Dembele, Thuram, and Griezmann. Players to come on potentially: Ian Matson, Daley Blind, De Ligt, Van de Ven, Wijnaldum, Bergwijn, Weghorst, Mark Goldbridge's favourite player of all time, Wout Weghorst. And then for France, of course, Benjamin Pavard, Ferland Mendy, Kanate, Camavinga, Kingsley Coman, Giroud, and of course a certain Kylian Mbappe.
Remember that midfield too of Pogba and Kante? Jeez.
Oh, they work so well together.
Yeah.
So well together. They were so
is
good.
Pogba? What's he doing now?
I don't know what he's doing now, Pogba.
Didn't he get arrested for doping or something?
I think so, yeah.
Mate, he used to be such a quality player, and he pulled Pogba.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought he was rubbish for United, but for France, and he's been unbelievable. And when he was at Juventus, he was one of the best midfielders in the world, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe what Argyle need is another shareholder with a decent amount of cash to help Simon Hallett take Plymouth to the next level. I think we can both agree with that.
Yeah, no, trouble is, Jack, it's not worth just getting somebody in. It's got to be the right person as well.
Oh, yeah, that's absolutely true. Like, you could be the richest club in the world and you still don't perform.
Mike Ashley, look.
Like, Man United and Chelsea have literally proved that the last few seasons. Sorry, Liam, but I can't help it. It's the truth. It just shows that money doesn't always guarantee success, does it?
Look at Newcastle.
Exactly. Yeah, 5-year ban for Pogba. That's it.
It was 5 years, was it?
He's the most talented English player of my life anyways. Rooney, this is Johnny's on about. And born in the 80s. Every real football fan in the world is going to hear the name Plymouth, which is never going to happen.
Most talented English player of my lifetime, Rooney, really?
He's up there. He's definitely up there. Like, if it, who else would be? Beckham would be up there. Lampard would be up there. Gerrard would be up there. And Scholes, yeah. The problem was that none of these players could work together, and that's why England didn't win anything when I was a kid.
Stevie G,
yeah. Lampard and Gerrard, both legends of the game, but they just couldn't work together at all.
What, Jack? We're missing someone.
But who are we missing?
Rob Green.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that
I'll
goal he
never
let in against
forget.
the USA?
I will never forget his masterpiece of a moment against the United States of America when Clint Dempsey
Mate,
scored that. And that,
wasn't he?
oh, mate, we should have saved that. You know what I said? Because I was 11 years old when that World Cup was on 2010 in South Africa. I literally said back then, we are such a banter nation, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Harry Maguire. Sorry, just packed him.
Oh, you've just packed him. I'll get on.
What's Mr. Dance Man doing? What's he doing?
He's got FIFA on his phone at the moment.
He looks happy. Look.
Yeah, he does. He's giving you the thumbs up as well.
Jack's going to nip to the Premier shop after this game, everyone.
Yeah,
Favourite shop.
Wouldn't shop me.
Jack's amazing. If you don't go there, they'll put him out of business.
I went earlier. I went earlier, funny enough, on the way back to here. So not the one that you know, but the one by the Brit Weatherspoons by Argyle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think Maguire not being included in the England squad was a big mistake because he has valuable experience.
No.
You're saying Maguire? You're saying Maguire shouldn't have gone?
No, it shouldn't have. No.
I disagree. I know he hasn't had the greatest of seasons, but can I tell you why I disagree? Because he is a different animal when he's under Southgate. But obviously for club, he's not been great. But he's a different animal under Southgate.
Jack, I could name players like Branthwaite, Tamori.
Oh, Branthwaite should have gone as well, and Tamori. Yeah, I agree with you on that for sure.
Ward-Prowse, do you think he should have gone?
Ward-Prowse? No, I didn't think he was good enough this season. Well, the thing is, it's 50-50, Johnny. Like, he didn't do great at Birmingham, did he? But then again, also, that was also down to their players as well, because only 2 of them would fight for that badge. We know our players won't do that, especially when you've just won the league with 101 points in League One. But
he keeps saying that, but not all of that same squad is still there.
That's true. Yeah, you have got a point there, to be fair. But if it wasn't for Derby County's off-field problems, he would have kept Derby up anyways in 21-22. So I have that confidence too. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited for him, to be fair. We are excited. We're just tired. We've both had long days.
Trouble is, Jack, also, if it goes completely tits up, we'll be all over the papers in every bloody country.
No, I know. You've done well then, Nat. No, he's a brilliant manager, Danny Roll.
Did you hear about that Danny Roll song? Danny Roll.
But now it depends if he can keep that roll going. No pun intended.
That was meant to be mine, Jack.
That's why I've stolen it off you.
Yeah.
Netherlands free kick, and that's hit the wall.
How did your appointment go today, Jack? Did it go all right?
It didn't happen at the end.
Oh, didn't it?
No, it didn't happen at the end.
Did you have to go all the way down there and they cancelled it?
No, not at all. No, I was expecting a phone call. It was actually yesterday, but not today. But yeah, no, it didn't happen at the end.
What's ideal?
I forgot that they're on annual leave, so there was that.
But end up arranging it with somebody else.
Oh, I don't know. Whatever happens. He will bring eyes to your club that you've never had before. Better standard of the players. He defo didn't sign without big budget. Good times ahead for you, lads. I appreciate that, Johnny. I rate the positivity. Loads.
Johnny, what are you smoking, mate? Honestly.
If we do well next season, Johnny, I know who to thank. Craig's not as confident as you can tell from his reaction. But this is where he'll mess.
Jack, this game is boring.
Yeah, this game has been diabolical, so I can't blame Liam for packing Maguire. But no, what was I going to say? Yeah, well, if we do well, Johnny, then I know who to thank. Craig's not as confident, but I know him too well. He'll be on one of our streams, or me on one of his streams, some point next season, and we'll get to a game. And he was just like, Jack, we're gonna win this, no problem. Honestly, I'm expecting a 3-0 Argyle win. We can do this. Come on, you Greens.
Or if he just batted Sheffield Wednesday like 4-0 at home park and be like, Rooney.
Runa. That's all it'll be, the whole game.
Rooney is our leader.
Yeah, that will be the new chant, yeah. Well, it's either going to be Rooney as our leader or Wazza as our leader. No, it'll be Wazza's at the wheel, Wazza's at the wheel.
Mate, could you imagine he takes us to the Premier League, Jack?
Oh, mate, well, if he does, then he's our version of Alex Ferguson at this point, because he became
Jack,
a legend.
Look at that comment.
Fresh shave
Janner.
Yeah, I needed a haircut, mate. I really did.
But yeah, no excuse. We've got loads of barbers on that.
If Rooney ever took us to the Premier League, he is basically our version of Alex Ferguson, because he obviously became a legend for Aberdeen, but then just somehow took that managerial step to the next level by becoming Manchester United's greatest manager of all time.
Trouble is, Jack, he'll end up taking us up and he'll end up pissing off somewhere else.
That would be such an Argyle thing to do, to be fair. At least on the plus side, we know we've made the Premier League, if that, at least, for the first time in our history. Nat, no pessimism, please. Thank you very much. No, I'm joking. Have your own opinion, mate. It probably won't. I don't think it will happen. No.
Oi,
not
Nat, mate. Sheffield Wednesday are crap. Shut up.
I love how you're going for the roast almost immediately.
You got battered 3-0 at home park. Shut up.
And we still lost at Hillsborough.
Yeah, but we battered them, Jack. They only lost 1-0.
Yeah, but that was back when Wednesday were rubbish. The second half of the season, they were exceptional. And we weren't.
I was really hoping they were going to get relegated.
I wanted, if I had to choose, I wanted Birmingham down. I wanted Stansfield down.
This is a question for you, Jack.
That's exactly what happened.
Would you rather have Transeri or would you have Simon Hallett?
Oh, Hallett, easily Hallett.
But no. But with Transeri, he's going to spend the money on transfer fees.
Yeah, but he doesn't. He doesn't.
1-0.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care about their club. I don't think. So I wouldn't want an owner.
Sheffield Wednesday are an enormous club. No, they're not. It's Sheffield United are the bigger club in Sheffield.
I don't know about that. But
what? Sheffield United are the biggest club in Sheffield.
Oh, I thought Wednesday have always been bigger.
No.
I know in my lifetime I've never seen Sheffield Wednesday in the Premier League, but I know obviously their years and all that. And how massive.
The reason why I hate Sheffield Wednesday, right, is because they injured Michael Cooper, disgusting challenge.
Oh, bloody Windass! That did my head in that.
Yeah.
But I don't hate them. They're just Hillsborough is just such an annoying place to go to, because we never do well there. Oh, he's come back at you there, Johnny. They're all replying to you there, Craig. Chef Wed are definitely the bigger club historically. That's what I thought personally. Johnny said regarding to Craig, bro, Wednesday are bigger. You're way off. Google it.
No. Sheffield United are the biggest club.
He is sticking with his opinion of Sheffield United being the bigger club out of the two. Imagine Jake was on this stream right now. He'd go freaking mad. I can imagine. I can picture it already. I can picture it already.
Referees this tournament.
Huh?
Decent referees this tournament. There's been some good referees.
Yeah. Surprisingly, Anthony Taylor's not had a bad game, you know.
Yeah, Thomas, give it a minute, Jack. Still 90 to go.
That's what I mean. Like I say that. This is where he'll pull off a howler of a decision in a minute.
I love the money they get paid, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, it sums up Anthony Taylor and Michael Oliver in a nutshell.
How much is it a game? Is it like 100,000 a game, isn't it?
Is it what? Sorry,
Isn't it like £100,000 a year they get paid, isn't it?
something I'm not sure, to be honest.
Imagine it'd be over 50k at least. Oh, should be 1-0. Jesus.
Yeah, it should have been. Yeah, Johnny's just said, Craig, I admire your confidence, but you're way off. Lol.
Trouble is, we're entitled to our own opinions.
I guess so. That's true. It could be worse. There's people.
United, mate. Sheffield Wednesday, mate.
There's people out there. There's people out there who think Exeter are a bigger club than Plymouth. Are they? Fuck. Exeter fans, have your competition with Torquay on who's the second biggest club in Devon. I've said this countless times, over and over again.
Jack, are we allowed to wish Torquay don't have a successful season because now they've got owners, or is it still too early?
Well, I mean, Watton's their manager now, and he's my favourite Argyle player of all time.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I wanted him to stay at Truro for obvious reasons. Why, obviously, but I couldn't blame him for his move to Torquay because I think he's going to try and get them back into the National League and League Two. So I can't blame him for the move, really. Plus, I highly rate Truro's new manager as well that they've got.
Jack, did you like their signings? All had fancy intros. That they're signing.
Oh, Torquay, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, they were filming it outside Paynton Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. I rate that. It just shows the effort that some people put into their social media signing videos. It's great.
The one Plymouth had the one in the car.
Yeah, I remember that. What was it? I can't remember which club it was. I think Liam might know, but one of the football clubs had the in-betweeners in it when they signed a player. Oh, that was it. No, wasn't it George Friend that Bristol Rovers signed? That's it, yeah. Bristol Rovers signed George Friend, and yeah, they did the in-betweeners clip of Friend.
Yeah, this game is absolutely dreadful. Come on.
No wonder we're talking about Argyle because this game has been absolutely. You know what? I'm going to play the meme right now about it. This is what this game has been, guys. You all?
Well, that was absolutely cack.
So, yeah, there we go. Mr. Johnson.
Come on, Wednesday. Oh, it's lovely football. Shoot! Shoot!
Hang on.
My God, how's Griezmann not scored that? You left
it. Looks like something's going to appear on my screen in a minute.
Jack, mate, Griezmann should retire. Look at how he not scored this.
Bloody hell, that's a bit savage.
Mate, that's a shot. That's a howler.
I'm going to next season, at the end of next season, where I do another video of Cornish Janner best moments, and I include the Euros highlights as well. I'm just going to include that bit and then just meme it. It's just the full savagery from Craig. Griezmann should retire.
At least this game, both teams are going at it.
That's true. Unlike Italy, who defended way too much last night, which, to be fair, is what they're known for anyways. But it led to an own goal, and Spain dominated them.
I think the Danes are starting to come under attack now.
The Danes? Don't you mean the Dutch?
Oh yeah, Dutch. Sorry, yeah.
The Danes was yesterday against us.
It's been a long day. It's been a long day.
It has been a long day, to be fair. If I had the clip right now as a meme, I'd play it of Harvey England at Leicester away going, we're in for a long day.
Mate, how is Griezmann? He should retire, mate. He should have at least scored at least one tonight. Jesus. But do you know what, Jack? I could have done better than that.
Yeah, probably. I think Liam could have done better than that.
My dog could have done something.
Breaking news: Antoine Griezmann has been called to retire from international football by YouTube's The Green Fever.
I think Holland need to make a substitution.
Well, I think they both do, to be fair, if they want to win this game. Because as it stands, no one is going through after tonight. So these two can join England in, like, for God's sake, why didn't we go through after tonight? Because Spain were officially the second team to go through after their win over Italy last night. England could have been the second, but then, of course, we had other ideas because we were S-H-I-T-E. Shite. How Denmark didn't win that game, I don't know, because we were so off it. Just like what we were in our previous second Euros group game against none other than Scotland in that 0-0 draw. And that was when Scotland were playing their cup final and they were delighted with it, unsurprisingly. France on the attack here once more. Oh! Just over the bar. Just over the bar from Ousmane Dembele. Could have given France the lead. The Dutch keeper.
Oh my God! How is it no goals? The Danes,
and look at Dembele's reaction. He knows it himself. Look at Deschamps.
Oh.
Look at Deschamps.
Oh my God! What a goal!
Apparently someone scored. Don't tell me who scored. I'm about to find out. Apparently someone scored. So, yeah, don't tell me who scored. But apparently, according to Craig, because he's a minute ahead, someone has scored. But I will say this. Deschamps with that miss. That miss there, sorry, from Dembele. Look at Deschamps.
Jack,
he was like this. It was like he lost a bet. It was like he was like Liam Martin.
Hang on, Jack.
Hang on. The Dutch are on the attack here. The Dutch are on the attack here. They're still going. They're still going. Are they going to have a shot?
Go on.
Are they going to have a shot? No, not quite. They're going. Yes! Oh, look, they're in the lead. The Netherlands are leading France. It's 1-0 to the Dutch. Oh, my God. Wow. The Netherlands are going to be in the round of 16 as it stands, which means, and now that they're in the lead, the colour of this stream changes back to orange. The Dutch. Oh, no, it's not offside, is it? The linos. No, it's not offside. It's not offside, is it? Frickin' hell. That's mad. The Dutch can't believe it.
If they disallow this, they should be fired.
No, they can't disallow that, surely. That's onside as heck. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? France, as usual, getting lucky decisions. That's what we are seeing right now. They're checking it. VAR's checking it. Anthony Taylor's
no.
Dyke. They've had so many words in the past before in the Premier League, haven't they?
Oh, no.
Anthony Taylor says, guess what he says?
What?
I like baguette, so I'm going to disallow it.
Right. That's
Liam's handbags
today.
now.
What is going to happen here? Oh, they're still checking it. Oh, there was nothing wrong with that goal, in my opinion.
Come on, slap head.
I won't be surprised if he disallows it, though. It's bloody Anthony Taylor. Why are we not surprised?
Come on, your head's shining in the wooden plate, man.
What is he going to do?
I love that bit.
Oh, what, the laugh?
No.
Oh, right. Okay.
They're still deciding, Jack.
They are still deciding. It's literally on my screen right now. Van Dijk's fuming. I can't blame him, to be fair. I thought that was a legitimate goal.
They disallowed the goal.
They actually have they?
Yeah.
That's mental.
Oh dear, we are in trouble. Have some of that bubble.
They actually full on disallowed it then.
Yeah.
Yeah, check over there. They've disallowed it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. When we all thought the Dutch had break through, and I can't believe it. I thought there was nothing wrong with that goal. What's Charlie put here? This is why I hate VAR. It finds every possible reason to disallow a fair and square goal.
Jack, Mark Clattenburg was on TalkSport today. What a load of bollocks. Did Nottingham Forest appoint a referee consultant? What a load of bollocks.
Xavi Simons is on and Wijnaldum's on.
Would you agree, Jack?
What's that?
Mark Clattenburg was on TalkSport today talking about that Nottingham Forest will employ him as a sporting refereeing consultant. What football club needs a referee to explain decisions to,
Yeah, I don't know.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? Did you make sure to bring your ID? Make sure you registered to vote, Jack?
Yeah, I will most likely be voting indeed. Don't know who yet.
I'm going to, Jack, I think you're going to vote Labour. I think you're a Labour man.
Okay, well, you'll find out in a few weeks' time. I'll say that for sure.
I bet you're secretly a Nigel Farage.
No. Let's move on. No, absolutely not. I can't stand that bloke. Brad's joined the chat. Hello, mate. How are we doing, mate? Barnsley fan, of course. Yeah, no, I should be seeing him soon as well, like for some point in the summer. So yeah, that should be class.
Is that the Brad that I know? He's got loads of freckles and spots. That the Brad I know.
What?
I don't know. Got loads of freckles and spots. Oh, that different one.
Blonde hair. I think you're on about someone else, mate. I don't know.
Yeah. Brad, are you enjoying League One next season?
I'd love to see them come up again soon. To be fair, Barnsley.
Why?
I like them. I really like Barnsley. Their fan base was so good with me. When I went to Oakwell as well, like they just handled our defeats so well. They were just such a class at like talking to me and all that before and after the game.
The trouble is, Jack, they're a League One club at best.
I mean, they got close to the Premier League though. They got really close to the Premier League though. I remember that year they got in the playoffs in 2021. And they missed out, but they had such a quality season. What's Terry put here? Jack's with the Green Party. I don't know about that. We'll see. Yeah, I know. I can't believe that goal's been ruled out. It's a fucking disgrace, Chris. It's a fucking disgrace. And I'm genuinely going to say this now. I'm keeping this banner orange unless France take the lead because, I'm sorry, France have got away with murder for that decision. There was nothing wrong with that goal. I can't believe it. I actually cannot fucking believe it. I feel bad for the Dutch. They deserve the lead after that.
France get battered everywhere they go. France get battered everywhere they go. This is where France go and win the game.
That's what I mean. Like you say they're a League One club at their best, but they are the most experienced team in the Championship. To be fair,
it's just fun just poking the bear, Jack.
Yeah, true.
I did a video. Yeah, it's the same one. It is the same brand.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you did do a video of him. I remember watching it.
Yeah. I'm only joking, Brad. I like Barnsley, really.
Because I
They
remember
actually beat us, didn't they? They actually beat us.
they
didn't they?
beat us at Oakwell. We beat them at home park opening day
Yeah.
with that Finnazaz masterclass.
Not a great record, I will say. No, it was all right. It was a good one.
What's Chris said here? It did not touch Denzel Dumfries for one, and also the French keeper did something after the ball went in. Like what? Yeah, ridiculous.
Julie Fitness has put a lovely comment. Jack, read that one.
I will do. Thank you, lads, for your entertainment commentary during this very boring match. Nice to say hello to you on Sunday at home park. Yeah, no, it was good to see you, Julie. Liam will remember this now. It's the woman that bumped into us at half time at home park for England Serbia. So yeah, no, I appreciate that, Julie. No, thank you. Well, they definitely got lucky with this one, Joe.
Hey, France are going to concede this free kick.
Goal. Absolutely nothing wrong with that goal.
Oh, corner. Can I put chaps on tonight?
Huh?
Do you think StreamYard's the best for streaming? So do you think it's
I believe so. It's the only one I know, so I have no clue.
I'm not even watching the game, rather listen to you lot. Jack should go on TalkSport, would be brilliant.
I'd love to, because I can actually debate with bloody Simon Jordan and all that.
Jack's going to TalkSport after you've been battered 5-0 by League.
Yeah. We get battered 5-0 by someone. I just deliberately become Thai for the day, try and find the best excuse possible on Argyle's awful result.
I still can't believe you got yourself in that hot bother at Birmingham.
Oh, well, it's just... I said it as it is. Birmingham did not deserve that win, in my opinion. I stand by that. I really do stand by that. So there we go. It is what it is, though.
Who else did you annoy this season? Birmingham
Last
and
minute winners are always tough, and it's even tougher when it's blimmin' Stansfield that scores as well, a former Exeter legend.
Who else have you annoyed this season, Jack? Birmingham and...
Norwich, when I said that we were robbed at Norwich, and a lot of Norwich fans were like, no, you weren't robbed. Ipswich, I annoyed them when I thought we were robbed at Portman Road.
And Southampton,
when I thought we were robbed both times against Southampton.
Coventry.
But we both said we were robbed against Southampton, and Southampton fans were swarming into both of our comment sections going, "Oh, robbed? Were you two watching the game?"
I hope Southampton get relegated.
Honestly, no, Charlie, I went mental after that Portman Road game, just literally for that penalty debacle on Bundu alone. But there we are, it is what it is. We weren't clinical enough, and Ipswich were. But I will say this now: Ipswich were miles better than us at home park. That was a terrible game for us. That wasn't. That was under Foster.
Jack, let's not blow smoke up their arse. They were good for 20 minutes. That was it.
Well, we were okay until they scored, basically, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then we just lost our heads once they scored.
Mate, do you think Foster will be welcome at home park?
No. Unless he's given a proper second chance and actually turns it around. Which I don't know what the percentages are. I don't know what the percentages are for that.
Jack, we'd have to have Foster alert as soon as he sets foot in sirens, get him out.
Honestly.
Can you still believe he was the manager? Jesus Christ, it was a joke.
Well, it was
Absolutely.
going fine until we lost to... started at West Brom, against West Brom, and they just went tits up from then. You know what it sums up, actually? Our March. Our March was by far the worst month of our season. We didn't win a single game. We only got 1 point in the whole month, and that was at Blackburn. That was a game we should have won as well.
And those stupid comments were right low.
Honestly. Gareth Southgate, Terry. Gareth Southgate is Ian Foster in disguise. We all know that by now.
Do you remember the compilation? It was just like you'd either blame the referee, blame the fans, blame everybody but himself.
Oh.
Mr. Green Fever, why do you hate Sheffield Wednesday? They're a plastic football club.
He's just full on gone for it. Oh my
They're
God.
a plastic football club.
That's so savage. Jesus Christ.
Trouble is, it's winding them up and it's working. It's winding them up and it's working.
What's that? Craig, what reception are you going to get now going to Hillsborough next season?
Ain't going. Ain't going. I don't have to worry about that. I'm not going.
Oh my God.
Mr. Green Fever equals Luke Littler. What? I look like Luke Littler. Okay. Do I take that or? Even as a Barnsley fan, Wednesday are a valuable and historic club to our country.
I know he hates Wednesday though, deep down. Literally, I don't know if you've watched it, Craig, but I went to the League One playoff final in 2022 between Sheffield Wednesday and Barnsley, and I met up with Brad and his mate Tom, and I literally said, going, is there anyone for Wednesday you're nervous for? And straight away going, no! I just knew how much they hated them. That's like going up to Liam. That's like going up to Liam and going, is there anyone for Exeter you're nervous for? He's like, no!
Mr. Green Fever. Oi, Joseph Robley. Do you remember Bundy's free kick? How's that one? Remember when we beat you to the League One title?
Well, we all three of us were just exceptional that season, weren't
No,
we?
Jack, they bottled it. They bottled it.
Wednesday did, yeah, but we didn't. Ipswich didn't.
No, they did.
But Wednesday pulled off the great escape this season. We didn't pull off the great escape because we avoided the bottom three all season. So there we are.
Yeah, could you imagine that? I've been in the bottom three. We still won a trophy.
And then go in it on the last day. Yeah, I would have punched something.
Yeah,
that
so
day.
did we. You know, we won a league title. You won a playoff. You know, what's more excited?
I think he's on about. I think Joe is on about Wednesday's past, Craig. I think that's what he's on about.
Oh, right. Yeah, but it's funny, right? You were competing in the championship, then you're playing in League One against Plymouth. So, do you know what I mean?
Oh, don't put us down like that. We're a bigger club than people think.
Yeah, but it's funny, the fall from grace, Jack.
Yeah, true. I guess. Well, we fell from grace when I was a kid. Like, we were a solid championship club for 6 seasons straight. And then I had to witness 12-year-old me seeing us in League Two in the space of 2 seasons from the championship. And I literally just sat there reacting to it from school going, how the fuck are we in League Two? I nearly voice cracked then.
League Two?
Yeah, literally that.
Jack, did you ever get picked on at school for supporting Argyle? Everyone else supports like Man United and Chelsea and that.
Not really.
Referee's bold head played at Port in counting out Simmons' goal, but yeah.
Well, that's Anthony Taylor summed up for you, Chris, basically.
Jack, this game has been utterly awful.
It has been bad. It has not been a good game at all.
France should have battered at least 2 goals. Netherlands should have scored. It's been, yeah. How many people we got watching, Jack?
23 people, and I'd like to appreciate all the 23 people that have come up, honestly.
Don't get how we're a plastic club. We're a bigger club. Have one of the biggest fan bases in the championship. I was on about the trophy thing. About
I think Craig is bantering with you, Joe. What's Brad
I've only
said?
seen us in League One, and Champ would have given my second kidney just for any EFL.
They have been in the Premier League before, to be fair, Barnsley. I think it was just before I was born, actually. I can't remember what season it was, though.
Alan Partridge. Great bands.
It's 86 minutes. That's mental. Jack's texting his next mate. I'm off to London next week.
No, it's just people trying to debate with me about the Netherlands goal being disallowed. There's nothing wrong with the goal. Nothing wrong with the goal at all.
Mate, France have been awful without Mbappe. Mbappe FC, that's what we should call them. Arsene Wenger.
Yeah, he is there.
Is he still working at FIFA?
I think he is, as far as I know. Oh, Craig, Joe's coming back at you here. He's just put green fever, pipe down. Where we were below you for most of the season and still finish above you, so have that.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, but let's be honest, right, Joseph? Right, you bottled the League One playoffs almost. You bottled the League One last season. You're a small club, and you got battered 3-0 home park. There you go.
I think it's fair to say for the stream tonight, guys, that Craig has a clear agenda against Sheffield
Oh
Wednesday.
my God! Please score. For God's sake, awful again.
Now the question is, does Craig have an agenda against this one?
Come on, Wednesday!
It's just funny just to annoy the Wednesday fans that are in here.
Netherlands beat France, for God's sake, so we don't have to dread losing to them again. Well, the referee was biased when we played France in that World Cup.
Made any changes?
The referee was biased when we played France in that World Cup in Qatar, but it was Harry Kane should have buried that penalty, and Liam could go on and on about that missed penalty.
Jack, if France made any substitutions
in Qatar?
Oh yeah, they brought in Giroud and Coleman. That's it.
Yeah, we're 2 minutes away. Yeah, pretty much. We are 2 minutes away from stoppage time. We have discussed so much more other football stuff because of how
like 5 minutes.
This game really has been. 5 minutes for a game like that would be mental.
Well, there was the offside, wasn't there?
For what?
The offside goal took a while, didn't it?
It did took a while. Oh, actually, yeah, you got a point. That might also be why. Actually, there's a few more minutes.
I said this might be 0-0, Jack.
It could be, you could actually be spot on.
I don't you like to put a bet on?
You should have put a bet on it.
Put a bet on what?
0-0. Liam, did you win your bet?
Did I win my bet? It's not started yet.
Oh, Joseph's come back. Craig, you were crying when we beat you 1-0 at Hillsborough. Musaba and Toyo defend. Yeah, but you lost 3-0 at home park. You know what I mean? Mate, this Joseph kid is rattled, mate. He is rattled. He's rattled.
I mean, hang on a sec. I'm just gonna go off mute, sec, Craig. Read something. Yeah. In the meantime, though, we are at stoppage time now. Just gonna let Craig cover this bit for a little bit, guys.
Right, ball in from France. Out by Holland. Can they counter attack? No, France have won it back. Coleman. There's only Giroud in the box. Craig is in the hot seat. Is that a French throw? It is a French throw. Yeah, that Joseph kid's left the string because he can't handle the heat. So he's had to get out of the kitchen. Right, here come France again. Teo Hernandez, ball in the box.
Right, I'm back. We are 4 minutes away from finishing.
I don't have anything against Jack because he knows Craig doesn't have a clue about football. Jack, mate, he is rattled. He is absolutely rattled. Yes.
Oh, he's
Love winding up Sheffield
the,
Wednesday
the
fans.
saga.
Yeah.
The saga is going to start for next season. Oh, the saga is going to start for next season at this rate.
Oh, that's funny. Joseph should come on my preview for Sheffield Wednesday. Then he can set the record straight. Jack is in complete darkness.
Yep.
He's trying to save money on his electric bill.
Bear with me. Just need to.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, they go long again. Bankhorst. Can the Netherlands get one more attack? Go on then, put it in the box. They've got it back. Craig is rattled because Torquay have the owners. They rise above Plymouth. Oh, never in a million years, Charlie. Never in a million years. Never in a million years, Charlie. And also, Charlie, we beat you to the League One title, Sunshine. Remember Ballymumba? Remember that, Jack? When Mumba scored?
When Mumba scored, yeah, it was incredible. Right, with 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left here in this game between Netherlands and France.
I don't think they'll have me back on your channel, Jack. I've been rattling other fans.
No, they will. Yes, they will. If any of these guys in the chat now unsubscribed, then they were never really truly there from the beginning, were they? So there you go.
It's all jokes, guys. It's all banter.
Yes.
It's all about good entertainment, good chat. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Remember own goal at Portman Road 3-2.
Yeah, that was not a good moment for us.
Oh.
So slipped our victory away because we were 1-0 up and looked incredible at Portman Road. But then came the referee, Gavin Ward, who said other ideas when we should have been 2-0 up, which I still maintain to this day that it was a penalty and a red card for
Look at
Edmonds.
Mbappe's face. It says it all, look. Mbappe's face says it all.
And as you remember, when that penalty incident happened and never given it, the words of Liam Martin, "You ginger monk!"
Look, you've got the score right, guys. 0-0.
Well, it's not over yet.
It is.
Oh, you're obviously a few seconds ahead of me. Well, I'll find out once it fully comes then, doesn't it, onto my screen on iPlayer. But we're not far from the end of what has been a very, very rubbish game between two giant sides in world football. Is it actually? Oh, wow. That is a fact. That is a fact. If it genuinely gets confirmed on my screen any minute now, the referee needs to blow his darn whistle. God almighty, that lightness then. I thought it was going to shine
Jack,
over my...
right? Jack, fish.
Yeah, right, yeah, it's
15 shots.
Fully full time now.
France have had 15 shots and Netherlands have had 8. So they've had 3 on target, 7 off target.
Right, well, there we are. It is full time. It has ended here in Leipzig. 0-0. It has ended the Netherlands 0, France 0. It was a draw at the end. I said it would be a draw as well, but I said 1-1, so I didn't quite get the score right, but it has been a draw regardless. But Craig here, on the other hand, has got this spot on. Meanwhile, I don't think he should have put a bet on it.
Liam should have put a bet on it. Look, he's a gambler now.
I don't know why he's clapping. He said 2-1 France, so he's completely wrong.
I'm clapping Craig because you got it right.
Yeah. Well, that means then no one is through yet in Group D, and Austria, believe it or not, Austria can still win Group D if they beat the Netherlands next week. France play Poland next week, and France have to beat them if they want to go through themselves, regardless of where they finish. But they're not top of the group at the moment. The Netherlands are top of the group. So we'll see what happens. I still don't agree with that goal being disallowed. I thought there was nothing wrong with that. And
I agree, Jeff.
Had it not been disallowed, the Netherlands would have won this 1-0, and that would have been the Dutch through to the round of 16, but not quite. VAR said otherwise, and it's ended 0-0 here in Leipzig. So might be a stupid question, Craig, but how do you sum up that game then?
VAR said
Mate, with the amount of attacking talent, geez, Griezmann's finished.
Yeah, you've been saying that, sir. You've called for him to retire.
He should have scored.
He should have scored. He should have scored more than once, actually, to be fair.
And Memphis Depay should have scored as well.
Yeah, it just sums up that these two cannot finish for crap tonight. So now it depends on what they do in their final group games against, well, France have got Poland and the Netherlands.
Jack, it gives me a bit more confidence that we can beat France.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I haven't been too impressed with France's performances so far this tournament, and that's given me more confidence about England, even though we were god-awful yesterday against Denmark.
if France lose, is it see you later? Or would they
No way it's Dumfries in this.
If France lose, it's au revoir, France.
Look at this, Jack. No, is he not? He's not even in his line of vision, look.
Honestly, there's nothing wrong with the goal. It was a boring game, Brad. It was diabolical. It was worse than what boring 0-0s can I think of in the past? Argyle Fleetwood. Argyle Fleetwood. It was worse than bloody Argyle Fleetwood, and that was a horrible game as well. So yeah, no, I disagree with the goal being ruled out. I really do, and I know that sounds biased because I know France are my biggest rivals when it comes to international football, but I thought it was just a good finish. I really did think it was a good finish.
No, even if France lose, then they still go through.
Well, yeah, but if Austria beat the Netherlands, then France will finish third.
No, don't want that to.
No, I know you don't, but I'm just saying, if Austria beat the Netherlands and France lose, they finish third. So it depends on how much they have to go through. If they're third place.
I need Holland and that.
But the Netherlands are winning the group as it stands. So, and they will win it if they beat Austria comfortably, but be interesting to see. One of these teams could have qualified tonight, guys, and they haven't. A boring 0-0 draw. The Netherlands so close, of course, to qualifying for it, and they didn't. Their goal was ruled out by VAR, which means tomorrow, on my birthday, we move on to Group F and the last of the Group E games of round 2 of Belgium taking on Romania. I might be streaming that, by the way, but I don't know. I haven't made my mind up yet. But if I don't see you then, guys, I will see you on Monday night for the clash between Croatia and Italy on who finishes most likely second in Group B. And the only way that neither of those two will finish second is if Albania somehow beats Spain on Tuesday night.
Could you imagine?
Well, you already think no chance. But yeah. I mean, I'd love to see a surprise, but if that's because you got it in your back. But if Albania if they do beat them, then fair play. But if it most likely the battle's going to be between Croatia and Italy for second place, so we'll see what happens. But it just shows anything can happen. If Croatia beat Italy, and Albania beat Spain, then Italy are bottom. Italy are out of the competition if that happens. Vice versa if it happens with Croatia. But we will see. None of them are through. So far, only Germany and Spain are through to the next round. It could have been one of these two tonight, and it wasn't. And as we all know, it could have been England yesterday. But yeah, fucking shit. So yeah. That's it, guys. That is the end of the stream. That is everything we've really got covered for, really. So yeah. I've now got a birthday to enjoy tomorrow, so that's going to be fun. But yeah, thanks to everyone that joined the stream. Thanks to everyone that's joined the stream. And thank you to the 20 viewers that are in right now, of course. But that is the end of the stream. We will, if I don't see you all tomorrow night, then we will see you on Monday night for Croatia taking on Italy. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And yeah, up the Janners, up the Argyle, up the Greens, up the Pilgrims, up the Plymouth. Come on, you boys in green. Green Army, 3 lines on a shirt. It's coming home. And yeah, we will see you, if not tomorrow night, Monday night for sure. So yeah, have a good one, guys. Thanks to Craig for coming on. Subscribe to Craig if you haven't already. And of course, please hit that subscribe button here as well. And on the Argyle Way. We'll see you all soon. Take care and have a good one. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Wrong intro. Prats. Prats. Hang on. I've had a howler. There we go. That's the one. Anyway, goodbye.
When they pull on the green, they're all Janners.